What's that? Yeah, it seems pretty short. It's not too long, yeah. Well, it just depends on what you think. Okay, let's see. We got Catherine starting to get here. We'll give everybody a couple minutes to log on. There's Catherine. Good morning. Ooh, Catherine, I love your planet shirt. Very cool. I see all those planets on there. I love it. Oh, and Elliot, sweetie, remember I moved your spot. Did you forget? Yeah. I know. Sometimes I move spots around and then it's hard to remember. Yeah, Ford is still not here. Ford is going to be here tomorrow. I know, it's kind of tricky, huh? Okay, we'll go ahead and start. Here comes Isley. I'll leave yours there for a while then, okay? And here comes Aya. We'll wait for Isley and Aya to get here. And then we'll go ahead and start. Good morning, Isley. Hello. And here's Aya with us. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. Here's our schedule today. We're going to check off color, drop off and coloring. We are done with that. Now we're going to do some morning meeting, and then journal, then foundations, then snack and recess, and then music, science, library, math, story time, pack up and go home.
Where's science? I can't see it this time.
Whoops. Aya, did you have a question?
Where's science?
Science is right here. I have a little skeleton for science this week because we're going to start talking about bones.
For science.
Yeah, bones and skeletons. That'll be fun this week. Harrison, are you raising your hand?
Anything after school?
Harrison's asking if we have anything after school. Let me check. Let's see. Monday, you have Spanish. You could have a break and then do some Spanish this afternoon. Yes. Charles, you have a question. Yes, Charles.
Can I take this home?
Yes, you sure can. You can always take your morning coloring home. That's just for fun. Wheeler has a question. Yes, Wheeler. You forgot? All right, let me know if you remember. Okay, so morning meeting, we went over the schedule. Before we do some calendar, let's read a Halloween book just for fun. Remember, Wheeler?
I'm so happy we didn't miss it.
Yes, leave it on my desk and I'll sharpen it for you, okay? All right, this one's called We're Off to Find the Witch's House. And we've read this one before, but I love reading books over and over again. This is one of my favorite Halloween books. Okay.
Love this one.
Find the Witch's House.
This is my favorite one.
Oh, good. I like this one a lot, too. Let me make my video bigger so y'all can see it in the classroom if you want to. Okay. We're off to find the witch's house. Witch house? The witch's house. We're off to find the witch's house, but we're not afraid. No, we're not afraid. We're creeping down the witch's street. Which street? The witch's street. We're creeping down the witch's street, but we're not afraid. No, we're not afraid. We're slinking by a blinking owl, a winking owl, a blinking owl. Wave goodbye to the winking owl, watching with one eye. We're skedaddling past a skeleton, a skittle-scattling skeleton, a skinny grinning skeleton, shake rattling its bones. We're bolting by Big Frankenstein, the herky-jerky lurking kind, his heavy head held on with twine. Watch out, don't get too close. We're galloping past a ghastly ghost, a mostly mistly ghostly ghost, a flying, floating, twisty ghost, swishing through the dark. We're rambling past a howling wolf, a growling wolf, a scowling wolf, a hairy, scary, glaring wolf prowling in the park. But look, I see a flashlight and then a little doggy's tail. You think maybe it's the shadow of a little dog? Maybe so. We're scrambling past Count Dracula, a shirking, lurking Dracula, with flowing cape spectacular and fangs that glow so bright. We're running by a mummy now. I hope we'll make it by somehow. I think I want my mommy now. Here, hold my hand tight. 'Cause we're coming to the witch's house. Which house? The witch's house. We're coming to the witch's house with bats and spider webs. We're knocking on the witch's door. Which door? The witch's door. We're knocking on the witch's door. It opens with a screech. There she is. She's standing there. She's standing where? She's standing there. There she is. She's standing there. And we all scream, trick or treat. Happy Halloween. Oh, turns out it was a kid dressed as a witch, and she's inviting them in for a Halloween party.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And look, there's the Halloween party. They have a jack-o'-lantern piñata. Looks so fun. Oh, looks so fun. All right, so there's our Halloween book. So far in morning meeting, we've gone over the schedule. We've read a book. Now we got to do some calendar time. So I'm going to head on over here to my calendar. There we go. And let's look at our month of October. Look, it's October still, right? With the O, October. Look at this. We've filled up all of these days in October. This was the beginning. This was the middle. We're definitely in the end of October, right? This is the last week in October. Right here on Halloween, when we have that full moon, that's going to be the very last day in October. What will it be after that? What month will come next?
November.
Yes, November. Awesome memory. Yes, Vina. Oh, that's exciting. Oh. That's awesome, Vina. All right, everybody. So Vina was just saying that she gets to have yoga on November 1st. So that's going to be the day after Halloween. And she gets to wear her costume to yoga. That'll be fun. This is the day right here when we get to wear our costumes to school on this day. That's cool. And then here is Halloween when we have our full moon. But first, let's figure out what today is. Let's figure out the date here. It looks like yesterday was October 25th, a 2 and a 5. What would come next? October 20, what do you think, Charles? You think 7? Let's see, let's start counting from 18, and let's see, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26, good. So here is my 26, but what shape is it? We've got pumpkin ghost witch, pumpkin ghost witch, pumpkin ghost. Here's my ghost 26, the ghost 26. What 2 numbers are in 26? Yes, a 2 and a 6. Nice job, 2 and a 6. Okay, so there's my ghost 26. Now let's do the day of the week. We point to the date and we go up, 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 up. Starts with an M. What sound does an M make? So it's Monday. Very good. I'm going to come over here to my days of the week. Yesterday was Sunday. I'm going to move my arrow down to Monday. There we go. And let's do our day of school. Look at this big old hundreds chart here. Oh my goodness, look at that. All the way at the That's our 100th day of school, all the way at the bottom. We've filled up all of these days. That's a lot. We still have this many to fill up. How many rows have we filled? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows to fill in before we get down to 100. Let's see what today is. Friday was our 41st day. Now we're in our 2 row. What do you think? 41, 40, 42 would be next. And what 2 numbers are in 42? Yeah, 4 and a 2 make 42, a 4 and a 2. So we have gotten up early, had breakfast, gotten dressed, and come to school 42 times already. That's a lot of times. Whoa. Okay, let's go do, keep looking until you find it. It's probably in your foundation stack. Let's do some checking off on our schedule. We are going to check off morning meeting. There we go. Next on the schedule starts with a J. J. What do you think? J. Journal. Next is journals. So let's get those journals out. And journals look like this. Awesome job getting your journal out, Colin. Wonderful job finding your journal, Charles and Adeline. Very nice. I see Vina's getting her journal out. Catherine's getting her journal. Nice job, everybody. Harrison's got his journal. Awesome. Oh, Catherine, you've already written the date. Cool. Nice job here. Wheeler's got his pencil, but now you just need to find your journal. Okay, we're going to turn to the next blank page. The next blank page. And we're going to write the date. I'm going to write in black marker so y'all can see. I want you to write in pencil. All right, we're going to write in pencil. So we're going to copy the date from right here. We just figured out in calendar time that the date is October 26th. Yes, Catherine, do you have a question? Do you want to unmute yourself, sweetie?
There's not that much pages left.
I know there's not very many pages left. In fact, I'm going to have to figure out a way to get some more journals to my virtual kids at home. Let me write that down. Maybe we'll mail you a journal. Okay, so at the top of our journal, let's go ahead and write the date. And it's right there. There's the date. Now I'm going to go really fast. You'll take as much time as you need to write the date. Then we're also going to write the journal prompt. You're going to do all the writing. But don't worry, I'm going to write it on the board so you know how to spell everything. So you just have to copy it off the board. It's going to say, we just had a weekend, right? We figured out today's Monday. We just had a weekend. We just had Saturday and Sunday where we didn't get to see each other, right? So we're going to write this weekend and I want you to write and draw about what you did over the weekend. And you can share with the class if you want to when we're all done. Okay, so here we go. This is what you're going to copy in your journals.
Sometimes don't get spiked, okay?
What's that, Charles?
Sometimes they'll go, but sometimes they'll
Okay, that's fine. The writing is the important part, so that's okay. All right, so this is what you're going to copy in your journal. The date and this weekend Okay, I'm going to make sure everybody's on the right page, make sure everybody needs help, and then we can share our journals with each other if you want. Okay, don't worry, I'll cover it up. Let's see here. I see. Great. There we go. Now we just need a pencil to do some tracing. There you go. I love that you're all ready to go, Charles. I'll get yours out in case you want to do some tracing. Whoops, sorry. Beautiful handwriting, Adeline. That's great writing already. You too, Charles. Awesome writing. And Harrison too. Oh my gosh, y'all are the best writers. This is amazing. Such an awesome class. Are we the best class? Yes. Best class ever. Let me sharpen your pencil. Oh,
You like Black Panther or you like Black Panther more than you like Flash, or you like Flash more than you like Black?
you know, I don't know a lot about either one. I'm not sure.
Well, one thing is that Black Panther on the air and writing.
All right, make sure we're
I
writing.
watched my show. Nice, I love your drawing.
You watched your show. Awesome. You seem to do the tracing. Looks good. That's okay. Just do the best you can. Perfect. I like your shirt. It says chomp chomp. Oh my goodness, it ate that. Hey, this is great. Good job, Colin. And what did you do this week?
Randy.
I watched my TV. Okay. Yes, I will be right there. Nice job with your journal. All right. Yes. Who was that at home? Oh, there was Aya and Catherine. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Catherine says, this weekend and then wonderful writing. Catherine, do you want to tell us what you did over the weekend, or you want to draw it? Your writing was great.
How do you write? How do you write?
Oh, what was that, Catherine?
I went back home.
Oh, Catherine came back from Colorado and now she's back home in Texas where we are. Cool, Catherine, welcome back. How was the traveling back? Did it go okay?
Yes.
Good, so glad to hear it. Okay, and then also Aya, you wanted to show us your journal. Very nice writing, Aya, and it says, this weekend and then I see Mom and Aya, so sweet. And who else is there in the picture?
Oh, that's sweet then. I was gonna ask you, how do you write this? Well, I wrote this weekend but I was gonna ask you, how do you write went for a walk?
Okay, I'll write it up here, and that way you'll be able to see it, okay? Went, so space, we're starting a new word. For, space, we're starting a new word. A, space, we're starting a new word. Walk. There we go.
That's a lot of spaces starting a new word.
It is, isn't it? You can do it, though. You're a great writer. All right, let's see. Harrison, what did you do this weekend? Oh my gosh, you did. That's awesome. That's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to carve a pumpkin. Pumpkin. So this is what you write. Then you could draw your carved pumpkin. What did you do this weekend, Charles? Oh, you're thinking? Okay, let me know when you're ready. What did you do this weekend? You're a mannequin. Oh, I love it. So sweet. Did you Good. And you got to have fun with this evening, right? She helped you access. Thank you, Leela. She helped you build things. Oh, cool.
Why have you built why didn't you go to my house? Why didn't you go to my house?
Yeah, you gotta ask your parents.
I did.
Oh,
Last night.
yeah. What is it? Is it maybe? That's cool. Keep asking. We'll ask them again.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
How can you learn how to write? Oh my gosh. The typewriter. How can you learn how to write? Wanda is good. How can you learn how to write?
L? Yeah, it's just a straight line. We're gonna go over that a little bit today.
This is how
Oh, yeah, he knows, sweetie. And also, thank you, though, Wheeler. All the letters are right here, too. All the letters are right here. We did it in the very in August, but we haven't done it that way. Yeah. All right, do you want to write this? Yeah, he knows. He just was curious if we learned how to do it. Oh, cool. Yeah, really want to make a yellow. That looks so beautiful. Oh, fantastic, right? Yeah. Did you want to do Wanda? You could draw Wanda because you played with Wanda over the weekend.
I played with this one.
Yeah.
I even gave her. I even have.
Oh my gosh, you can draw the treat game if you wanted.
Well, okay. All
All right, Heather, you gotta keep writing, sweetie. Gotta keep writing. These are tricky. You want to trace my way? And Charles, you can't remember quite what you did.
I played this game called Brawl Stars with his ball. I made a one that.
I love it.
And some.
So do you want to write this week in Let's Play a Game?
Video.
Okay.
And I got a new ball.
Ooh, fun.
So,
Video.
That's
how you write it. Okay, you want to come up and show them? Nice, right, Harrison? All right, how are those journals going at home, everybody? Going pretty well. We'll spend a couple more minutes on journals before we start foundations. Adeline wants to show you her journal here. Let's see, Adeline, very nice journal. She wrote, "This weekend I played outside." Oh, very nice, Adeline. I love your picture of outside. Thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, I'll put this back up here in case anybody still needs to see that. Yes, Vina. Sure. Nice job with that Wanda, Elliot. Very good. You're all done, Colin. You can put your journal away if you want. You too, Adeline. Okay, let's see. Vina wants to show y'all her journal. She wrote, "This weekend I did virtual yoga." Vina did some virtual yoga online this weekend. Pretty cool. Thank you, Vina. Okay, anybody else want to share before we keep going? No, Harrison, did you want to share or you're just telling me you're done? Okay, you did great.
Is it raining on me?
Yes, Aya.
For some reason my iPad's not working.
What do you need, sweetie?
No, I don't.
Okay, so Wheeler, go ahead and finish up. We're going to start foundation soon. All right, we're going to spend about 1 more minute on journals, and then we're going to start foundations. After that is our break. It's right here, sweetie. You can look at your schedule. Yeah, you can look at your schedule if you want, Elliot, on your desk, and you can see what comes next. Charles, how's it going over here? Right, you're almost done. You too, Weaver. Looks good. Is it an I or an L? That's an L. Oh, that's an I right there. E-I. D-E-O. Nice handwriting. All right, everybody. If you're still working on your journal, that's okay. You can keep working on it. No problem. But if you're done with your journal, let's go ahead and do some checking off on the schedule and see what's next. All right, here we go. We're going to check off journals. You all did nice writing about what you did over the weekend. Next on our schedule starts with an F. Foundations is next. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this board.
I'm sure you're not doing this like right now.
Okay, I'm going to erase this because we're going to get ready for foundations. We get a new letter today. And I'm going to put this one back up. There we go. And I'm going to get my mask on that you can see through for foundations.
I'm going to check my whole week so it isn't like
There we go. Okay. So before we start our new letter for today for foundations, oh, Catherine, you were showing me your journal. Let me see it real fast. Let's see. This weekend I came home from Colorado. Very nice writing, Catherine. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to go over 3 letters that we've talked about in August, but we haven't done them in a really long time. So I just want to review them really fast, okay? Because we talked about them in August, but we haven't really talked about them a lot since then, and that was a long time ago. Okay, so this letter right here, do y'all know this one? Yeah, Charles was just talking about it today. This is the L. Here's capital L, here's lowercase l, and we say L, lamp, L, because L makes a L sound like lamp. So first my turn, then I'll show you echo, and then it's your turn, but first it's my turn, okay? L, lamp, L. Your turn. Very good, wonderful. All right, and then let's go over another one that we haven't gone over in a really long time. Wheeler, please put the scissors away. Here is letter H. Let's see, Harrison has an H in his name. Catherine has an H.
Oh, wait, H, I do remember that we did that letter.
Yes, Aya has an H in her name. Let's see, Charles and Wheeler have H's. Let's see, Adeline, your last name? No. Elliot has an, Elliot, do you have an H in your last name? No. Colin? No. Okay, but still, a lot of us have H's in our names. So here's capital H, here's lowercase h, and H makes a h sound, like hat, hat. We would put the scissors away, second time I've asked you. So we say H, hat, Okay, your turn, here's echo. Good, I had a lot of voices on this side. H, hat, So the H sound is also kind of like you're hot. Like you're out of breath. That's the H sound. Okay, and then last one we're going to review before we do our new letter is the letter K. K makes a k sound like kite. So we say, yeah, so we say K, kite, cup. K, kite, cup. All right, here's Echo. It's your turn. Wonderful. I think I heard. Good. I heard so many voices over here. K, kite, ka, and Adeline too. Wonderful. Okay, so that was just a little review of some old letters that we've already learned, but it had been a really long time. Here's our new letter. Whoa, V for Vina.
The L writing.
What's that, Isley? What were you going to say?
Did I miss the L writing?
No, you sure didn't, but you did not miss L writing. We're about to start our V writing, though. So we have V for Vina or Vanderendy or Van. So V or volcano. Yes, V makes a V sound. All right. So we say V, Van,
Or vulture.
okay, or vulture, another good one. All right, here's your turn. Here's Echo. Very good. So when you make the V sound, your top teeth, your two front teeth, they're kind of on your bottom lip. They kind of touch your bottom lip a little bit when you say van or Venus or Vanderendy or volcano or vulture. Those are all V words. Yeah, or vampire. Good job, Catherine. Yes, Aya.
I don't remember if we did write this when we were doing our thing, but echo.
Yes, echo is a good E word. I don't remember if we did echo, but we're going to do V words tomorrow in journal. So start thinking of some V words for tomorrow. But first, let's go ahead and practice writing uppercase V and lowercase v. So get out those markers, those dry erase markers and dry erase boards. Get out those dry erase markers and dry erase boards, everybody. Dry erase markers and boards. And I'm going to help everybody in the classroom, and I'll be right back, kids at home. Yeah, the journal. I'll get you a new marker. All right.
Hey, Aya. It's Isley. I got some colors of dry erase markers. No one else does. Wow, that's amazing. I have some kinds like that, except they're not as thin as these. They're
All right, everybody, let's practice.
markers.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. I'm using one of those.
I want to see them.
That works.
No, not right now because they're all in the game and I don't really want to check everything out.
Okay. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started with our uppercase V's. So remember, V makes a V sound like van. So uppercase V looks almost exactly like lowercase v, except uppercase V is big, lowercase v is little. All right, let's start with uppercase first. So we're going to put those markers on the skyline, and we're going to slant down to the grass line, and then slant back up to the skyline. And there's uppercase V. It's not too hard of a one. Those look awesome already, everybody. The only thing is, make sure your uppercase V's do not go above the skyline. Make sure they don't go below the grass line. These are uppercase V's. Those are looking wonderful. Let's try a couple more. Wonderful, Catherine. Very nice, Harrison and Charles. Wonderful, Wheeler and Tina and Adeline. Awesome, Elliot. Oh, you're erasing? That was great. Okay, so you want me to do one? uppercase V's. That's awesome. Okay, now, that one's wonderful, Colin. Fantastic. Now let's do some lowercase. Lowercase is pretty much exactly the same, except it's smaller. So for lowercase v, we're just going to do plain line, slant down to grass line, and then slant back up to plain line. So lowercase v is plain line to grass line. Plain line to grass line. Just like that. Everybody's V's are great. The really important thing about V is to make sure the bottom is pointed. Make sure it's not a curvy bottom. Because if it's a curvy bottom, what letter does it look like? Yeah, it looks like a letter U if it's a curvy bottom. So make sure your V's have pointy bottoms, okay? But other than that, everybody's look awesome. Yes, Charles? Oh, you're stretching? Okay, wonderful, Vina. All right, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and erase our V's. You did wonderful handwriting. We're going a little bit faster today because Mondays we do foundations in the morning. We don't have quite as much time. Y'all did awesome. Oh, look at that one, Colin. Okay, so let's go ahead and erase your board. Let's put our marker caps back on nice and tight so they don't dry out. Oh, Isley, you want to show me yours? Beautiful uppercase V and lowercase V, Isley. Wonderful. And let's go ahead and get out your blue student notebooks. Your blue student notebooks look just like this. Very nice. And we're going to turn to page 26. A 2 and a 6. Yeah, it should be in your bag. Oh, well. And we're going to color in the van to help us remember that V makes a V sound like van. You can color in your van like they did, or you can color in your van any way you want. So we're going to trace that lowercase v with your finger. See that it goes in between plain line and grass line. And then you can color in that van any way you'd like. To help us remember, V makes a V sound like van. So we're looking for page 26, a 2 and a 6. You want some help? I'll help you find the V page.
Hey, Grandma.
Oh, you're almost there. 24, 25, 26. You found it. Nice job, everybody. Oh, let me show.
I can't draw.
That way we don't. Let's see. Oh, you got it the right one. You're awesome. Awesome job, Colin. All right, you can color that van however you want to help you remember V makes a V sound like van.
I got it.
You can do that one too if you want to. Sure. So a couple of you were asking, can we do this page too? Page 25? Sure. We can definitely do that one too. You don't have to, but if you want to, yeah. Let's see. They've done the first one for you. E to Ed. You remember which one R was? Rat. Yeah. Need some help?
That's what color bag I
You can color this van or you can color this.
Miss Van Drendy.
Yes. Wait. Oh, beautiful job, Catherine. Yes, Isley.
I need to go potty.
Okay, you can go to the bathroom. We'll see you when you're done. Very good, everybody. Okay, Colin, did you color in that video? Okay, I like how you traced the V. Nice coloring, Harrison. Just ask what you know, sweetie. that monkey was itching. I know that's a tricky one.
Yes. Monkey nose.
Yes. All right, we're going to spend a couple more minutes coloring in those vans.
Can we do the wind one today?
We're going to do that one tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, it's not on there. But there's a J for jug. Yeah, there's J. Nice, Charles.
How do you do that?
You can put it away, Charles, if you like. And you can put it away, Wheeler, if you're done. We just have one more thing to do for foundations. You can put yours away, Harrison. All right, we just have one last thing to do for foundations before we're all done and we're ready for our break. Yeah, that works. Wonderful, Colin. Great work. You can put yours away, Colin. Nice job. You can keep working. So if you're at home and you're done coloring in your van, you can go ahead and get out this worksheet, the V worksheet. If you don't have it, that's okay, no big deal. You can just follow along with me and help me write mine. If you don't have it, that's okay, no problem. But if you're at home and you have it, you can go ahead and find this and a pencil. And my classroom helper, I have two classroom helpers this week. Elliot and Wheeler. Do y'all want to make sure everybody gets one? You want to pass one out to everybody? Yeah. Okay. We'll go over the rest of the jobs in a little bit. Don't worry.
Miss Vanderendy.
Yes, Isley.
I don't have that cheat sheet.
That's okay. Your printer might still be broken. That's no problem at all. You can just follow along with mine. I'm going to show you mine, and you can help me figure out what I need to write. No problem.
Okay, Miss Vanderendy.
Yes. I think everybody has one now. Thank you, Elliot and Wheeler. I'll find you one. Don't worry. Okay, 1 second, Wheeler, and I'll help you find one. Just getting this ready. Oh, there we go. We figured it out. Thank you, Elliot. Okay, everybody, so we have got our V worksheet out. I want you all to use pencil. I'm using a black marker so y'all can see really well, okay? And Isley, you can help me. You can follow along and help me, okay? So this is a picture of a van. Van.
V.
Does van start with a V or an M?
V.
Yeah, it's a V. So we're going to circle the V for van. Helen, did you circle the V? Nice. Now, this is something called a vest. You wear a vest over your shirt sometimes.
V.
Vest, yes. Isley said vest starts with a V. Good. Colin, did you circle the V for vest? Nice. Oh, this is something that you could put flowers in. It's called a vase. Vase. Yes, Isley says that's a V too. Vase. Yeah, and then the next one's a jump rope.
J.
Yeah, Harrison and Isley, y'all saying no V. That does not start with a V. Jump rope starts with a J. If you want, you can circle the J and cross out the V. It's up to you. Okay. Good job circling that J, Colin. Then I want you to just practice one lowercase v in the lines and one uppercase V in the lines. Nice work, everybody. Wheeler, do you have a question? everybody. Now we're going to turn to the next page. We're going to turn to the page that looks like this. We're going to turn to the next page. Okay, this is a picture. The first one is a Valentine. A Valentine card. Valentine. Does that start with a V? Yeah, Valentine starts with a V. I'm going to write a V under Valentine. Nice. What about a worm? Worm. Yeah, that's not a V. Worm is a W. So don't write a V under worm. That's a W. Let's see. Vegetables. Vegetables. Yes. Vegetables is a V. What about, this game is called volleyball. Volleyball. Yes, that's a V too. Valentine, vegetables, volleyball, those are all V's. Woo, this person here is a doctor for animals. What are they called? Yeah, veterinarian or a vet. Vet or veterinarian. Yep, that's a V. Nice. And then this is a violin. Violin. Yep, that's a V. Violin. Come on, are you writing a V under the ones that start with V? Oh, okay, good. And then this one, that's a belt. Belt. No, belt doesn't have a V. Yeah, that's a B. Belt. That's not a V. Ooh, but this next one, what about volcano? Volcano?
V.
Yeah, volcano is a V. Thank you for your help, Isley. All right, and then these at the bottom. There's a picture of a vase, a van, and a vest. Those all start with a V, a V sound. But here's the tricky part. You gotta make sure you write your V at the beginning of the word, not the end. Write your V at the beginning of each word. Right? It wouldn't really make sense. It wouldn't be a word. Colin, did you write your V's at the beginning of each word? I can't see. I'll come there in a second. All right, I'm going to leave this up for a minute in case you need to catch up.
Miss Van der Andy? Miss Van der Andy?
Yes, I'll be right there, Aya. Take that one too. Very good. This can go in your red folder. Take home. Don't just put it here. Put it in your red folder. Yes, Aya. Did you have something you wanted to say?
Print anything out because I didn't know we were gonna print something, but
You didn't have it? That's okay.
because I didn't know.
Good. You colored in your van though. Very nice. Wonderful, Aya. I'll be right there to help you. Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule here. You did wonderful with foundations. That was a lot of work for V. Let's check off foundations. Next on our schedule is snack and recess for the kids in the classroom. The kids at home, y'all have a break. And when we get back from our break, we will see each other in music in Miss Burks's
When we
music.
get back from our break, I'm gonna be at my dad's.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're going to be in Miss Burks' music Zoom after the break, okay? So that means we can close out of this Zoom because we'll be in Miss Burks next, okay? Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye. There's a second on my break. My dad should be here.